What's harder, submission or love? Bible verses. Ephesians 5:24. But as the church is subject to Christ, so also let the wives be subject to their husbands in everything. Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself up for her. Words of ministry. Wives must take their husbands as the head. As head of the wife, a husband typifies Christ as the head of the church. In addition to being the savior of the body, Christ is also the head of the church. The savior is a matter of love, whereas the head is a matter of authority. We love Christ as our savior, but we must also be subject to him as our head. It ought to be the same in the relationship between wives and husbands. Paul exhorts the husbands to love their wives. The opposite of subjection is ruling. However, the apostle does not exhort the husbands to rule over the wives, but to love them. In married life, the wife's obligation is subjection and the husband's love. The wife's subjection plus the husband's love constitutes proper married life and typifies the normal church life, in which the church is subject to Christ and Christ loves the church. A husband's love for his wife must be like Christ's love for the church. This means that a husband ought to give himself up for his wife. The requirement for the husband is much heavier than that for the wife. Submitting to someone is not as difficult as giving yourself up for someone. To give yourself up is to be a martyr, to sacrifice your life. Husbands are to love their wives at such a cost to themselves. Amen.